Hi guys, wanted to go through a really nice exercise here, which is teaching our dog to go to their bed. So just got a nice blanket here laid out. I'm going to use Fern just to show you some basic sort of starting exercises to start training this, so that we can ask our dog, put it on cue, to go to their bed and that they go there. Now, bed should always be somewhere that I encourage you to make a positive place, so that when they're there, if they choose to take themselves there, give them lots of first, lots of praise, lots of treats if they're there, because we want this to have a nice positive association with somewhere they like to be. That way, one like this for example, you just blanket, you can roll it up, take it away with you. If you go to a beer garden, you go to the vet, go somewhere where you want them to settle down, you can get their bed out. They've already got that lovely positive association with that place being somewhere they like to be. They're more likely to settle and put themselves there than cause havoc. So, the way we do it, using lure and reward, we're going to use a treat. So I'm going to get Fern here to come onto the bed, luring her on with a treat. We're going to mark the behaviour once she's on there, so I use good as my marker word. Once she's in the position that I want, we can then mark the behaviour. We can then start to look at naming it. This comes further down the line, but I'll just show you quickly. So I'm going to lure her into position. Good. So what I did there was I actually brought the treat up above her head to lure her into the sit as well. So for me, I want this command to be that she goes to the bed and then she sits on the bed. It can be different for anyone. So it could be that you just want 4 feet on the bed. It could be that you want them in a down. So if you wanted them in a down, for example, you lure them into their position. Then pull them. Good. Mark that behaviour, because that's the behaviour that you're looking for. If you just want them in a sit, then we'd lure them on. Good, and we'd mark that behaviour, so that's the behaviour that we're looking for. What we can then start doing as we progress with it, so if we want it in a down, for example, we lure her into position, into that down, good, bed. And then we'd name it as well. So we mark the behaviour the second it happens. We always keep that at the same point, but then we also start naming the behaviour. So in this case, we're naming it bed. So let's do that again. So we're going to lure her into position, good, bed, and then give her a treat. What we'll then start doing is, as we train more with this, we'll start bringing that cue word of bed earlier in the sequence. So we'd lure her into position, and as she's going into the down, we'd say bed, and then we'd mark the behaviour the second it's completed. So we'd sort of go, bed, good. So we're still marking the behaviour the second it happens, but we're bringing that cue word in a little bit earlier. And then we train that for a little while, and then we do exactly the same. We bring the cue word that little bit earlier. Bed. Good. Until eventually, the word bed means this behaviour. We can put it on the cue, we can tell her to go to her bed, she'll go to the bed and lay down. Thanks.